Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Hacker TV, our very own pre hackathon podcast for Acehack 3.0. And today we have brilliant guest with us, Mr. Hargovind Bansal. Sir, welcome on Hacker TV. It's a genuine honor to have you with us, sir.
Thank you, Viras, and thank you, audience, to have this program. And thank you, Viras, for your entire team to have this wonderful event. I genuinely was thinking some time back about your event. It's very interesting and very good and very inspiring to all of students and all the people who's attending this event. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. We're truly honored to have you on our podcast. So, sir, my first question to you is, how is life? How are you doing, and how is everything?
Really very good question because this question is very good for me because life is very challenging for me this time. I left my established career and I started a startup for innovations. So it's had been around 4 months, a very exciting journey, especially when you're leaving your established career and you are trying to do something
Yeah.
different. Especially I think something disturbance. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, sir. I can.
Yeah, so this is very exciting. I drive a company now as a startup company for innovations. I learned a lot and a lot of good people I interacted with from all over the India, all over the ecosystem. It's very inspiring, very good, very nice. So challenging as well as
Yeah.
interesting. So far the journey has been very interesting, and we have come up with a basic structure of our this company, and hopefully we will be doing very best in coming future. So yeah.
Thank you, sir. So, sir, for our audience, could you describe what you do? Could you introduce yourself for our audience?
Yes, Viraj. Actually, see, as my career in the 17 years of this industry, especially I did the very good job in around the 4G technology. Now we are doing the development of some, futuristic problems solution for the 6G technology. So for me, the 17 years of industrial experience has been a very great, where I got the exposure to visit the uh, multinational companies, various sites in the international forum, and and able to deliver multiple patents and many patents of becoming the standardized in the 3GPP forum as well. So this journey has been very interesting for me. Now we the concepts we are coming up with to generate the standardized IPR, standardized patent from India. So standardization means something which is adopted by world, which is something you have to accept to enforce the technology. So this is very
Right.
interesting concepts, and India is somehow lagging in this fundamental, and we are trying to see how we can develop this system in India. So this is our
Right.
efforts. So many people have joined us in this mission. We have opened our 6G technology lab also with the UEM, and we are looking the other states also to open the 6G innovation lab so that we can cover the entire state of this India, and we together will come to develop the standardized IPR from India. So that is the main objective of my mission.
Right. So, sir, your profile mentioned significant contributions to international standard bodies like 3GPP, resulting in the numerous patents in 4G, 5G, and even 6G technologies. Right. So, could you discuss a specific pattern or innovation with us that you are particularly proud of and its impact on the industry?
Viraj, as far as the patent concerned, every patent is important. Every patent is
Exactly.
important as long as it is going to be commercialized. So if it is
Yeah.
commercialized, then the success metric of a patent is measured by its commercialization. So fortunately, a majority of patents, mostly of the patent, 80 to 90% of patents are in the commercialization zone. So every
Right.
patent is good for me. But if I want to talk to some of the example which even common man can understand, so that would be good. So the one of the example is drone signaling system. So
Right.
the drone is used in many applications. Even it is used to capture the images, to the various sites. including the border sites. This drone also used in the military operations as well, to firing the uh, uh, missiles or something to the
Right.
other site which is targeted. So what is the problem
Right.
with this drone signaling system? They are controlled by the uh, ground signaling system for the
Sorry.
cellular technology like
Yeah.
4G and 5G. So when these drone change their angle, because they had to
Yeah.
travel right now, and they may
Right.
come to little lower altitude, higher altitude, they may change their angle, right? So
Yeah.
once they change their angle, it lead to degradation of the signaling. It is similar like a mobile signal, right?
Right.
When you go to some area where your mobile signal is not reachable, you see the deterioration of your performance, right, of your device
Yeah.
performance.
Yeah.
Similarly, a drone also drone also experience this degradation of the service. It may result to the blurred images captured by drone, or it may
Yeah.
miss the target by some centimeter. So
Right.
it is the dependency of the drone for the signaling system based on your angle, elevation angle, and the altitude. So it was
Right.
a very good example where we solved this problem by having the standardization solution and the local solution as well, by which this problem has been
Right.
completely resolved. So you may understand the importance of this. It is very important for the military operation. It's very important for the other application, which is driven by this drone signaling system. So this is the very good example. So any common man can understand this. And other example is healthcare system, in which we had a patient in the ICU system. We are trying to capture the some biological processes before any serious symptoms are detected, right? For example,
Right.
the heart attacks happen. So we are trying to
Yeah.
see before heart attack happen, what are the biological processes is there. So certain kind of things is already there, but we on top of
Mm.
it try to develop some novel system which passing the signaling to the doctors or the family attendees, so that they can get this information before the bar attendee get it. For example, if
Right.
their phone is in do not disturb mode, or their phone is in silent mode, so it is automatically
Right.
lift up that when this kind of signaling would be reached to that device. So this patent is very important with respect to the saving the lives of the patient. So this is also very
Right.
good example. And also, we have developed many patent in our Honrex company. Recently, we developed and filed the patent and for vision system, eyeglasses. You wear the eyeglasses, right? So we are trying to
Right.
change this experience of these eyeglasses for a eye patient. So I can't disclose most of the claims now, but yes, we are soon
Yeah.
coming with this product. We are very closely working with with some hospital, trying to see how we can collaborate to develop this patent and coming into the commercialization. So yeah, many patents are there, but the patents which directly impact the common man, directly impact the end user, that is very important directly,
Yeah. Of
right?
course, it
So
is.
this is about this. List is long, but yeah, this is our few examples that I could do.
Sir, I found your entire career and your entire work experience very interesting and very motivating. So, I wanted to know what motivated you to start your career in this domain, and what message would you like to convey to our generation to make them aware of the future technologies and this field and to join this field?
See, the motivation for anything comes from your interest. That is my
Yeah,
fundamental thought.
definitely.
If you have
Yeah,
interest in something, this interest can happen in anything, in music, in science, anything. So whatever the interest factor you have in yourself, you should try to develop it. So when I started my career, I had a very interesting to develop something new. Though I did not get any opportunity, because generally when we go to any company, any foreign company, MNC, we join, we get some junk work. The work which is something already done by the company of these other locations, but we are doing that some supporting kind of work. It is typically with majorly, not 100% I say, but majorly this happens. But my interest was to do something different, so I just try to
right.
see some innovative approach in the work what I'm doing. And later I was quite motivated by our honorable Prime Minister, Narendra Modi ji, with his vision to innovative India. So I
Yeah.
thought we are doing so many innovations for the other countries, and our country is lagging in this field. This giving me a lot of motivation to leave my established career, take a bold decision, come out from this comfort zone, and establish a company and try to see the brain. The good brain is there in India. Lot many brains are there in India. They need a platform. They need a kind of the opportunity. So we are trying to see if we can provide some opportunity to these talents, and we can develop something new with the help of these brains. So that is what we are doing here. So once we came here, I also got offer from many companies. Later, once I leave my company, I got offer from other companies which was little bigger than what I was getting. It disturbed me again. That's okay. Should I join this? But no, no, no. I decided no. That's my path is fixed. My Prime Minister Modi ji is there to help me. So once I came out here, I got a lot of support from Department of Telecom, government official, and the other people who like UEM and Bharat 60 Lines director. So many people were there. They helped a lot. Still, they are helping a lot in this mission. So I generally appreciate these all people, all the departments, government departments, private departments, to helping a very very primitive nature of a startup, the thought process, which they help a lot to that level. And we have developed some innovation in the railway communication system improvement, which we have written to the railway ministry. I hope soon we might get some call from them. And in the road transport ministry also, we developed some solutions to improve the traffic system in India. So we have written to Honorable Nitin Gadkari ji, and hopefully we would get some answer from them as well soon. So thank you to all people, all government people, to helping us in this process.
Yes, sir. I'm sure you will get a call back from them. And you have a diverse experience, and your experience spans around multiple domains, right? Such as agriculture, healthcare, and banking. It's banking, and even integrating technological concepts, right? So, can you share an example of a really successful innovation or solution you developed in one of these domains and its impact?
Yeah, Viraj. As I said, many examples are there. If you see the list of my patents, there's many examples. They are directly or indirectly impacting the various fields. But the most important, I would say, the 4G and 5G technology development, which we have contributed a lot with respect to the standardization process. Recently, this month itself, my four standardization patents has been granted by European countries, which they had given the granting date of 17th April 2024. So these are also the standardized patent, which would be taking its shape in the 3GPP standardization in the coming 5G advanced releases, and we provided local solution as well. As far as the other field comes in the picture, like I take the example of the banking field. So our team from Hanoi, we have developed a banking solution. These days we are seeing a lot of cyber crimes, hacking of your banking accounts through various methods. So we try to develop a platform by which these you know unfortunate things can be suppressed by a significant thing. So we had filed a patent, and we soon trying to engage with leading banks, try to see how this is important and how the next level of this solution can be developed. And similarly, as I said, you railway system we try to develop in them, because these days you see the railways accidents, even the cover system is there. It's very powerful, technique. But there is something can be improved. We see the scope by how to we can increase the maintenance system of the railway, how we can avoid the accidents, how we can track if a train is unfortunately get the wrong signal and entering into the wrong track. So these all of the things we are trying to cover with a more optimal solution which does not exist. So this is
Yeah,
also the one of the success at the level one we are seeing from our company. So yeah, these are the examples which was, and one more example from the agriculture side. Actually, this area is untouched by us so far. We trying to see the scope with the already invented solutions. We filed a patent solution last
Right.
month for the agriculture system, which we are trying to see how feasible this is to implement in India. So soon we will disclose these claims in the coming future.
Yeah. Sir, I'm sure being the CEO of a company, you besides your research work and your knowledge, you also have to have managerial skills, right? Because you have to manage your team and make sure that they are working efficiently. So, could you share some of your insights into how you manage such diverse teams and ensure the successful validation of such cutting edge technologies?
Yeah, Viraj, this is quite challenging. We are trying to cover um, all the economical system, right? Banking,
Right.
agriculture,
Yeah.
but how much challenge you take it up, you'd get more success. That's my vision. So innovation is something that is not controlled by one area. Innovation we can see everywhere, and the most important part is, for innovation we does not need any deep knowledge. Of course we need the deep knowledge, but in some sense, somewhere in some areas, our normal idea also can click a billions dollar.
Yeah.
I generally use the term billions dollar because I heard it when these TGPP standardization patents are successful. These companies, so they used to use these terms, some $1 billion or something like that. So I was quite motivated with this. This India can generate standardized IPR. We can be so much powerful in the world. So we are trying to see our Indian brains can come together and make a difference for India. So through your
Yeah.
channel, through your this program, I invite every brain in India. So much brains are there. Every people has their own talent. The only problem is they're not getting the platform. Every people
Yeah.
has talent. I would not say you must have the 4G knowledge, then you must have 5G knowledge or healthcare knowledge. Whatever the knowledge you have, this is really asset to this country. You should use this knowledge to a platform and develop this and deliver this. So that's what we started this platform, and trying to see if any brain comes to us, and we can develop it to the next level and deliver to these to the country. So that is there. But yeah, challenge is always there. But the team of the expertise, I got support without opening this company. When I was struggling at that, it was my vision that I need to open a company who can be a powerful company one day. I don't know
Right.
how much powerful it would be, but now these days I see lot of support. You know, very good leading doctors of our India from different hospitals. They told me, we are with you. We would support you whatever you need. So, and agriculture scientists, they are supporting me. They are getting nothing from me, but they are coming to me. They know that we can do something different. So good people are there. If such kind of helping hands are there, so not only me, anyone can do magic. So only the thing is, we have to come the joining hands together, having the right intention, patience, honesty, determinations, and the continuity. If these
Yeah.
factors are there,
Definitely.
nothing is impossible. So I am just working on these concepts, and everything is easy now, really easy.
Definitely, sir. That was very inspiring. So, is there, there are a lot of people who want to work in this field, but they really don't have any idea where to start and how to start. So, could you provide with some sort of a roadmap as to how one can start their career in this field and explore more into this field?
Biraj, actually, uh, this is very difficult to say कि you can easily start your career in this field, but it is
Okay.
not as difficult also. First of all, as I personally believe, everyone has their own talent, and they need
Right.
to come up with their own strength. Like suppose
Right.
one has strength to, I take very simple example. Suppose I am very interested in car racing. I know all
Right.
the car models. I know Tata Safari has this feature, and this Nexon has this feature, MG Hector has this feature. I'm taking these names. So it means you have very passionate about car system or
Yeah,
vehicles. Why not you use this knowledge to develop something new in the car system? So if you have the passion about the car system, vehicle system, road system, then you can come to us, okay, and we can provide you the interface ki bhai, this kind of patents may be generated to the next level, next generation car, ADAS, automatic
right.
driving
Yeah, yeah,
assistance system.
yeah,
Someone thought it, right? Someone
yeah,
thought it. Similarly, we can thought lot of other features, but you need a passion, you need an interest in that. Similarly, if you go to the aeroplane, there is a lot of features are developing in the aeroplane system as well. So if you have a passion in any area, you need to develop this passion to the next level to deliver something new, not to just appraise the existing feature. Oh, now my God, this ADAS feature came, this feature doing that. Now you should think what can next can be done. Okay,
yeah,
so that you have this comes from your inner passion. I want to do something different. That I told you, I want to do something different. I generally studied the research paper in the night. So, I used to read the articles. I used to see these features, different features in the different areas. So this is passion. So I would say if anyone wants to start a career in the innovations, they must follow their passion. Don't go blindly for any area ki now 6G ka time hai, so I should just try
yeah,
to something in 6G. No, if you are good in some car, as I told you, this vehicle system, you have any other healthcare professional or even the pharma. I would take the example of pharma. There is a lot of scope in the
yeah,
pharma also for the innovations,
yeah,
but people has to follow their passion. Once they start their passion, na, magic will start happening. Everyone is talented, everyone is good, everyone can become CEO, everyone can become anything. They have to start their passion. So
right.
I would say, follow your passion, keep your honesty, and continue your work. Success will
Yeah,
automatically come.
definitely. Even I believe that. And sir, I went through your profile and I noticed that you've worked with some huge tech giants like Qualcomm, Broadcom, ST Micro, and multiple other companies, right? So, how did this exposure contribute to your expertise in the cutting edge technologies like 5G and 6G?
Yeah, Abhiraz, this is very good because when you're working with these big multinational companies, you learn a lot. Because when I worked,
Yeah,
most of my time spent with Qualcomm, and before it, I was in the Broadcom and other companies. So
yeah,
as I said, I have the passion to learn something new. Even in my
yeah,
team, and I was working or assigned some task. For example, my team is Team A. Team B is doing some other work. Team C is doing some other work. It was my passion ki I try to do my work, plus I try to see what team B is doing and what team C is doing, and how the team A plus B plus C we can generate something new. So
yeah,
sometimes this kind of habit I got sometime warning also, why I try to see different plates in the system. Just keep concentrate
right,
on your plate. But if you want to do something different and you're delivering to your organizations as a whole, no one should be stopped for this. As long as you are
yeah,
doing good with your plate, you are doing additional with plate B, C, or D. Definitely, it is
yeah,
good. So I believe that you should not concentrate only on your work. Of course, you should be justify and honesty your work. Plus, you try to see how impactful things can happen with the other aspects as well. Then only the innovation comes. Only with your plates you are seeing innovation
definitely,
might not be successful. You have to see all around
yeah,
360-degree way. So that's what I
yeah,
do. That's what I did. That made me a little bit of successful. As I'm sitting ahead of you, in front of you, and as a CEO of a company. So it's quite challenging, but yes, you have to take challenge to make something big.
yeah, definitely. If, if one does not take on a challenge, then they can never learn to go forward, right? And so, mentoring engineers to become inventors, especially by guiding them through the patent process, is a very intriguing aspect of your career. So, could you share a memorable experience of mentoring someone through their first patent application and the lessons learned from that experience?
Yeah, Viraj, it is very good for it's very good question for me because it is very rare in one person. uh, to doing good for himself, eh? But it is difficult to take all other people also with him. So
Yeah,
my I like the teaching, and I like the people come together. So in my organization I was working, I used to take the weekend classes online. It was my initiative. I started this to the group of people who are very interested to do some innovations, and they can spend time, because generally weekend is very tough for the people. Weekend generally people enjoy, and of course because 5 days they are doing a lot of work, and weekend they try to see relax. But I take this initiative, and why not every weekend, but actually the alternate weekend we can do this practice, because working in a company and trying to do this extra, uh, uh, activity in the weekdays, it is very tough. है ना? So
yeah,
I try to make
agree.
it in the weekend. Started the online meetings for the 1 or 2 hours. Try to see the slots where all the innovative people they want to learn can join the meeting. And yes, people started joining. But you know, innovation is not like we are started meeting. We working on a problem and we are successful. No,
Right.
innovation means you might face a lot of failures. Myself,
Yeah,
when I started my first patent drafting or invention drafting, I was continuously failing for 2 to 3 years, continuously failing, and one surrender in few months. But I did not surrender. I say one day I will be successful. One day I will be successful. After 3 years or 2.5 years, the things started coming speedily. In a single year, 10 patent granted, 10 patent approved, filed, whatever. So it was so much inspiring. Why it can happen, but again the people see, oh, results are coming, so they started. But after 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, they say no, this might not happen for them. They surrender. So this is the challenge for a new inventor, that you should carry your passion for a longer time. You may take break
yeah,
in between, but you should carry your passion, because success does not come overnight. They may take longer time, but once it start
yeah,
coming now,
definitely.
it would keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, and you will become the king. So you should, for a new person, you should be, very continuous in your effort, passionate, and you should have patience as well, because it may take time. So by this process, many people, I started with 40, 50 people. So at the end of the time, only 10 people, sometimes 5 people joined. So I was demotivated. Why the people are not continuing this? But some of the people was doing, they are trying to make time. And I'm happy ki around what I know, 10 plus new inventors are there. They made their first patent in their life, because of our these efforts. So they still appreciate, they still are in connect with me, and now they're continuing this effort, and they're also making the success. So challenging, but again I would say, you need to keep the continuity, uh, I would say consistency with your efforts and patience, so that make your success.
Definitely. Even I would love to learn more from you.
Nice.
So, sir, you're a published author, and as a published author on 5G technologies, what inspired you to share your knowledge through writing, and what key insights or trends did you aim to convey to your audience?
uh, Writing a book itself was a new experience for me. I never thought I would write someday, but one day my friend, is the professor in a big university. He called me.
Right,
He want, or he's in connect with the UK publisher, and they want you joining as one of the author of this book, as your expertise in the 5G technology. So initially, I was little bit of conservative, how I would able to make it. This is an international book, and I do not have any experience before writing any book, especially international level. So I was so much hesitate, but I take the courage. I always follow, do something different. I always follow this rule, do something different. Whether this is taking a risk, whether this taking something new, or whether accepting some challenging work given by someone. So I thought, take it, take the risk, try to see, we'll see. So I this book was for the 5G technology. in the smart city.
Right.
So the main objective of this book was to convey the different application of the 5G technology in the smart city. So smart city means
Right.
you are covering entire ecosystem, right? It is a
Yeah.
transport system, it is a healthcare system, your your domestic system. So every system, how the 5G technology can helping a end user. It was very good because we were trying to give the example to the audience that this technology changing your life by this way. If
Yeah.
he is a doctor, he is understanding how the 5G technology will help me in my career, in my passion,
Yeah.
my career. If it is a scientist or sorry, agriculture, farmers, they are understanding how the 5G technology can help to increase the production with the minimum risk. And if it is transport system, guys, they are trying to see how the transport system can be more optimal by using this technology. So it was very interesting because this is not more about the technical side, it is about the end user side, application side,
Yeah.
how this is going to help you. It's directly
Yeah.
we are talking to the common man, how the 5G technology will help you. So it is very interesting. I see, yes, it is very interesting, and I was the first author in that book, and we got very good result all over. And 1 year is going to complete next month. We'll get that report as well soon. So it was very good experience to writing a book, and soon we are working on 6G technology book as well, and soon in few months it will be published from India.
Wow. That sounds amazing. I would
So,
definitely read that book.
so
So,
that is also good.
yeah, thank you very much, sir, for taking out your time and speaking with us and sharing your knowledge about about the latest technologies and just enlightening us with your wisdom. It was amazing having you on this podcast and this episode. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Viras. Thank you for your team, and you guys doing a lot of good, great efforts, and all the best for this event for you guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, bye. Okay, bye.